Let me guess, you've made some great improvements. A process is faster, a handoff is cleaner, customers are a bit happier, and then a few months later, things quietly drift back to the old way. That is one of the biggest frustrations with continuous improvement. Making gains is hard, but keeping them can feel even harder. If you've ever thought, didn't we already fix this? Why are we firefighting the same issue again? Why don't our improvements stick? This video is for you. Today we're talking about how to sustain continuous improvement using simple dashboards, solid habits, and smart recognition, so the gains you work for don't slowly evaporate. By the end, you'll know why improvements revert, how to build a simple CI dashboard that acts like a scoreboard, what routines keep things from slipping, and how to use recognition to keep people engaged. Let's jump in. Why improvements slide back? First, why do improvements slide back in the first place? It usually isn't because the idea was bad or people are trying to sabotage it. Most of the time, it's because of four forces. 1. Gravity of old habits. People spent years doing things one way. A 2-week experiment won't erase that muscle memory. When stress hits or no one is watching, they naturally fall back to what's familiar. 2. No clear standard. If the new way only lives in one email or a conversation or in your head, it's not a standard, it's a suggestion. Without a clear documented standard, each person improvises their own version, variation creeps back in, and results drift. 3. No ongoing visibility. You might have measured results right after the change, then stopped watching. If no one is looking at lead time, error rate, or response time, any backslide goes unnoticed until there's a crisis. 4. No reinforcement. If nobody recognizes people for following the new way, nobody corrects drift kindly but firmly, nobody connects the improvement to real benefits, then the message is, this isn't that important. To sustain CI, we have to fight those four forces with standards, visibility, routines, and recognition. Build a simple CI dashboard, your scoreboard. Let's start with visibility. You can't sustain what you can't see. That's where a simple CI dashboard or visual board comes in. Think of it as your scoreboard. 1. Pick a few key metrics. You don't need 20 KPIs. Start with a handful that matter most to your current strategy. For efficiency, lead time, cycle time, on-time completion. For quality, error, defect rate, rework hours, complaint count on a key issue. For customers, satisfaction scores or simple thumbs up, down, retention or repeat purchase. Response time. For revenue, conversion rate, average revenue per customer, upsell renewal rate. Choose 3 and 7 metrics per core process or team. Less is more if you want people to actually look at it. 2. Make it visual and accessible. The dashboard can be a whiteboard in the team area, a simple slide or sheet you update weekly, or a basic digital dashboard on a screen. Key point: everyone who contributes to the metrics should be able to see them easily. Use simple graphs, color coding, red, yellow, green, use and clear labels, target versus current. 3. Connect metrics to improvements. Don't just show numbers in a vacuum on or near the dashboard. List current CI projects, recent improvements, and which metric each is meant to move. For example, reduced incoming errors with new checklist, defect rate, new follow-up sequence, conversion rate, onboarding revamp, first 30-day retention. Now your dashboard isn't just data. It's evidence that CI is or isn't doing its job. 4. Use the dashboard in conversations. The dashboard is not artwork, it's a tool. Bring it into weekly huddles, one-on-one check-ins, monthly reviews. Ask, which metrics are moving the wrong way? Which improvements help this shift? Where are we drifting back, and why? The goal is to use visibility to catch problems early, not to surprise people after the fact. Standard work. Lock in the new way. Visibility is great, but it's not enough. To keep gains from slipping, you need standard work, a clear, agreed-upon, best-known way of doing the work. 1. Turn successful improvements into standards. Every time an experiment works, ask, what exactly did we change? What are the key steps now? Who needs to do what, when? Then document it in a simple format. Checklist, short SOP, standard operating procedure, script, template, decision guide. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be clear, accessible, and kept up to date. 2, train and retrain. Don't assume people will read a document once and never forget. Walk through the new standard in a team meeting. Show examples of it in action. Let people ask questions or suggest refinements. When new people join, include key standards in their onboarding. Show them the why behind them, not just the what. 3, audit gently, not like a cop. Periodically, check how the work is actually done. Observe the process, compare to the standard, look for drift or good modifications. If you find deviations, first ask, why? Is the standard unclear? Did conditions change? Did someone find a better way but never updated the standard? React like this. If the new way is better, update the standard. If the old way is still better, re-explain and coach. No shame, no fear, just learning. This loop, experiment, standard use. Refine is how you keep improvements alive and evolving. Habits and rhythms that prevent backsliding. Next, let's talk about habits and rhythms. Even with dashboards and standards, without regular routines, things will fade. 3 core rhythms help sustain CI. 1, weekly CI huddles, short, focused, and consistent. In these huddles, review a few key metrics from the dashboard. Check on active CI projects or experiments. Ask, what went well? What problems did we see? What one improvement will we test next? This keeps improvement top of mind and prevents it from becoming a one-time event. 2, monthly or quarterly CI reviews. These are a bit more strategic. Once a month or quarter, look at trends in your key metrics. Review which improvements stuck and which faded. Ask, which improvements gave us the biggest bang for the buck? Where did we see backsliding and why? What should we focus on next? Tie this review back to your strategic objectives. Are we actually moving toward our big goals? 3, regular check the standard moments. Build small checks into everyday work, such as end of day or end of shift quick review. Did we follow the standard today? Did anything force us to work around? Pre-launch checks before busy seasons or new campaigns. Are our key standards still valid? Do we need to adjust based on new conditions? The aim isn't perfection, it's awareness. When you build these rhythms, CI becomes less of a project and more of a heartbeat. Recognition, reward the right behaviors. Finally, let's talk about something people often underestimate, recognition. What you consistently recognize and reward is what you will get more of. If you mostly praise heroics, firefighting, last-minute saves, then that's the behavior people will gravitate toward. If you want continuous improvement to stick, you need to regularly recognize people who spot problems early, people who propose experiments, people who follow the standard and help refine it, people who document and share improvement stories. 1, recognize publicly, specifically, instead of vague good job team. Say, shout out to Alex for noticing our Monday backlog issue and leading the experiment that cut late orders in half. Thanks to Priya for writing up the new onboarding checklist and training the team. That's helped us reduce customer confusion. Tie recognition to the behavior, problem solving, documentation, coaching, and the impact, time saved, errors reduced, customers happier. 2, make CI contributions part of how you win here. When you evaluate or promote people, consider, have they helped improve a process? Do they bring ideas and lead small tests? Do they help others adopt new standards? Even if you don't have a formal performance system, you can still say in 1-1s, your improvement work on X mattered a lot. That kind of contribution is part of what leadership looks like here. 3, small rewards, big meaning. You don't need huge bonuses. Often, public recognition, a small perk, a learning opportunity, or a special project can reinforce that this behavior is valued. The message you want to send: we don't just reward putting out fires, we reward preventing them and building better systems. Putting it all together in challenge. Let's pull it together. To sustain continuous improvement and keep gains from slipping away, you need 4 things working together. 1. Visibility, dashboard, scoreboard, a small set of key metrics that everyone can see, regularly updated and used in conversations, linked to specific improvement projects. 2. Standard work, locking in the new way. Turn successful experiments into clear, simple standards. Train people, revisit, and update them as you learn. Audit gently. When you see drift, ask why and adjust. 3. Habits and rhythms. Weekly CI huddles to keep improvement alive. Monthly, quarterly reviews to check big picture progress. Every day, check the standard moments to catch backsliding early. 4. Recognition and reinforcement. Publicly recognize problem solvers and standard keepers. Tie CI contributions to how people grow in your business. Reward prevention and learning, not just heroics. Here's your challenge. In the next 30 days, pick one of these areas to strengthen. If you have no visibility, build a simple, visible dashboard with 3 to 7 key metrics. If you have visibility but no standards, take one improvement that worked and write a 1-page standard. Train the team on it. If you have standards but no rhythm, start a 20-minute weekly CI huddle and review 1 or 2 metrics plus 1 improvement. If you're doing all that but energy is fading, level up your recognition, make CI contributions something you talk about every week. Remember, making improvements is hard work. Letting them slip away is expensive. When you add dashboards, habits, and recognition to your CI system, you protect your investment and let the gains compound over time. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which pillar are you going to work on first, dashboard, standards, rhythms, or recognition. Thanks for watching, and keep building a business where improvement doesn't just happen once, it sticks and keeps getting better.